Well, good evening, greetings, and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I'm here again tonight with questions, comments, useless facts about me, and my thoughts on stuff. But first, go to my YouTube channel, Passionate Bliss. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and I will talk to you over there, okay? The questions I had tonight result from a conversation that I had with a gentleman who, by the time I got through speaking with him, I thought to myself, is this guy bitter? Because I'm used to black men and other men saying that black women are bitter and angry. But this is the first time I could clearly identify that a man was bitter. Okay? And so the questions I had were these. How can you tell if someone's bitter? Okay, are you bitter about things that have happened to you in the past? And how do you deal with people who are bitter? And the comment for today is this. When the root is bitterness, imagine what the fruit will be. Okay? And I'm going to talk about the rest on my YouTube channel. Now, one of the things that you can use to tell when someone is bitter is these. And I was looking around and I came up with 10 ways you can tell if the person you're dealing with or talking to is bitter, okay? Number one, they generalize, okay? Men do this, women do that. You know, I see it on posts on Facebook, on Instagram. You know, people do this. This one is toxic. This one is, narcissist. They generalize people. Okay, so that's how you can tell, when someone is bitter. Okay, and so that's number one. But first, I wanted to tell you about this man. Okay, so I was sitting down talking to him, and he was talking about he didn't do this, he didn't do that. He doesn't remain friends with women after they've dated. He doesn't allow women he dates to have male friends. He will not come by and fix something for an ex. This particular one he'd been with for 5 years. Wouldn't go by and fix something for her because she's taking advantage of his kindness. The ex-stepdaughter, he wouldn't do this or that for her, wouldn't loan her money because she's taking advantage of his kindness. And so I was like, this guy's bitter. It's a lot of no's. I don'ts. You're bitter, okay? So number one, generalizing that people are taking his kindness for weakness, okay? Number two, they hold grudges. I have heard people who are bitter talk about something that somebody did to them, and I know for a fact that it was 10 years ago. And they spoke about it as if it was yesterday. And the anger, the resentment was as if it had happened today. Okay? So they have a tendency to hold grudges. Okay? Number three, they like the sound of their own voice. Okay? They're always going to tell you about the problem, what's wrong, who did this, who did that. Okay, they're always on a soapbox about something, or they're always venting about something. Okay, that's the sign of somebody who's bitter. All right. Number four, they're jealous. Putting down somebody who has done nothing to them. Today we call them haters. Okay, but they're jealous. Haters are jealous. Person has done nothing to them, really, to anybody, but they down the person, just jealous of everything they do, everything they have. Every time you talk about it, they're jealous of somebody. Clearly it's jealousy. All right. Number five, they make no changes. Okay. Something happened to them because of A, B, or C. They don't change A, B, or C. They just tell a story about it forever and ever. Okay. They make no changes. Okay. They don't even try to do things that would change their mood. Even if you suggest to them, why don't you try this, try that, try dating app, try this, try something else, they won't make any changes. Okay. If you can't meet any good men, no good black man, then try something else. Change how you meet men, But they won't make changes because they're bitter. Okay. They seek attention. Okay. Because somebody's got to listen to their bitter stories. Okay. Sometimes they're loud so that everybody can hear their bitter story. When they're walking down the street, they're on the cell phone or they talking to somebody, they're loud because you got to have attention so they can spread their bitterness. Okay. They seek attention. Let's see. They struggle to accept advice. Okay. Sometimes advice is coming from a reliable source. The advice may be coming from somebody who loves them, somebody who wants to help them, somebody who cares about them. Okay. Somebody who can see them doing better and being better, but they will not accept that advice because they want to sit in that bitterness. Okay. Alrighty. What's the next one? Number 8. They don't like cheerful people. Okay. Now, I have had this experience more than once. Some people just seem like they're pissed off at you because you're happy. Now, I prefer to laugh and clown under any circumstances. I think a joke can be made out of just about anything, and I have tried. Sometimes got in trouble, but I find a reason to joke and laugh every day on purpose, you know. And so for some reason, some people, you know, are jealous because or resent you because you're happy. Okay, they resent cheerful people and cheerfulness. I've even been asked, why are you always smiling? You know, why are you always laughing about something? Because that's what I want to do. But you know, those people they don't like cheerful people. It gets on their nerves. Okay, number 9, they never congratulate others. Never, never. They could be in a room full of people congratulating one person for a great job they did. It could be an award ceremony giving people awards for what they did. They would never congratulate another person. They just can't give them that. They just can't. Most of the time, bitter and jealous because they didn't get the award or whatever it was. So they just can't. They just can't find it in them to congratulate somebody, even if the person is their closest next of kin. They will not congratulate them. Okay, bitterness won't let them. Okay, and let's see. The last one, number 10, they gossip about others. And it's always negative. Okay, they gossip about others because it's what they feed off of. That negativity is what they feed off of. And so they will gossip about others. So what can you do to deal with them? What can you do to deal with them? Because we have to be around some of those people some of the time, even if it's just for work, even if it's for, you know, an event you went to. What can you do to deal with them? Okay, number 1, 3 steps. Number 1, first of all, don't confide in them. Because remember, they're gossipers, and the gossip is always negative. Do not confide in them, because someone who will gossip to you will gossip about you. And the next time they get ready to gossip, your business will be in the mix. So never confide in them, okay? And you might have to sit right next to them all day, but do not confide in them, okay? Number 2, don't become their shoulder to cry on, okay? Because, first and foremost, bitterness is contagious. You will find that they will drag your mood down. You will find that they are making you feel negative. They're making you feel bitter. Do not become their shoulder to cry on. And you can always ask them, talk to me later, or, you know, I'm busy right now. I can't focus. I can't hear you. I can't listen. Talk to me later, or I'll catch you later. I'll call you. You know, try to put them off, but don't become their shoulder to cry on. Okay. And number 3, don't be rude, but don't agree with them, because they'll think you're, you know, you're a partner in crime with them. They think you're down for it. Don't agree with them. You know, and sometimes, you know, I've had to say, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look more into it. And I'm like, I don't know. That sometimes what they're telling you doesn't even sound reasonable. You know, sometimes you can say, you know, that don't even sound right. Don't agree with them, you know. Even if they're trashing men, they're trashing women, whoever. Just say, I don't know about that. Or you can always say that everybody's not the same. Everybody's not the same. Now, there are lots of horror stories I know of or could tell you of about different people, you know, in different groups. But, you know, I would never say all of them, you know. Because I have a, you know, close family member who says that, you know, she's tired of black men. She turned her back on black men because black men, you know, talk to us ugly. They talk to the white ones so sweet. You know, we're tired of them. We're going to date. She's going to date outside of her race now. Very close family member, okay? And so, because black men don't know how to treat us. And we're sick of carrying them, she said. You know, so, you know, even though we could all tell horror stories, you know, about black men or black women or whatever, you know, we can't say it's all of them. So just don't agree with them. So, you know, I can't agree with all of them, you know, even if it's a lot. Don't agree and say it's all, okay? And so, but when it's a close family member and they're that negative person or they're that bitter person, then you would need to try to have a conversation with them about it, you know, about feeding on different energy, about focusing on different thoughts, because that's a close family member. Like a coworker you can't get away from, that's not your family member. You just got to sit by her or him, you know. So I wouldn't, you know, try to talk to them about it, about changing their attitude or their ways. I would stick to the top 3. Don't confide in them. Don't be their shoulder to cry on. Don't agree with them. I would stick to that if it's somebody that you have to come in contact with, but is not close to you. But somebody close to you, you might want to try to talk to them and try to look at steps and ways and try to help them focus their energy in positive ways. Okay? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. Did I miss anything on my list of ways you can tell if someone's bitter? Did I miss anything? Tell me. Okay? You got a better solution? Tell me. Okay, comment below. Look forward to hearing to you. Until then, y'all have sweet dreams. I wait to find them all real.